Hello and welcome back to Project Metalworks. What do you need to be a successful project manager? What do you need to be a successful project manager? Well, let's get into the video. So what do you need to be a successful project manager? What do you need to do to be a successful project manager? Well, you need to be consistent and you need patience. It takes time and constant learning. For example, if you go to the gym and spend 2 hours in the gym lifting weights on the running machine, doing yoga, and then you come home and you look in the mirror, you won't see a change. And if you go a second day and do the same thing, and then you look in the mirror, you won't see a change. But if you commit to doing it, and you are consistent every day for 6 months, and then you look in the mirror, then you start to see the change. Well, it's the same in project management. You're not going to be a successful project manager on day one. It takes time, patience, and consistency. And you have to be repeatable in your actions. Second thing you need to do is listen. Listen to your senior management and listen to your project team. You don't know everything. So listen and learn. And listen with intent, not just listen. Actually listen and concentrate. And remember from the previous videos, speak last. Let the people that you are in front of speak and you listen. You will learn a great deal and you will gain a great deal from the people around you by showing that you are listening. To listen is such a great thing to have. So teach yourself how to listen. You need to learn. Give and get feedback from everybody. It is a great way to learn as well. But it also teaches your team and gives them an understanding of what you require by giving them information, but gives you the ability to learn and progress by getting feedback from your team and from your senior management. And do it all the time. Have that communication continuously. It's not just a one-off or once a week. It's all the time. Continuous communication. Two-way flow of information. And it's great for getting feedback from your people. It's great for them to get feedback from you. Give them information and get feedback constantly. Face your weaknesses and change them and learn. We all have weaknesses and we don't like to have weaknesses. It's not in our human nature to have weakness, and sometimes we don't like to admit it. But we do all have weaknesses. So identify your weaknesses and slowly change to a more positive rather than the weakness that you have. And if you're not quite sure, ask. Again, get feedback like the previous subject. Ask, am I doing anything wrong? Do you think I could do something different? Don't be embarrassed about it. It's part of the learning. Show your team empathy. Show them that you're there for them, that you trust them, and that you will stand by them. If someone is not performing as you know they can, ask them why. Don't threaten them and say, you better buck up, or, because that just makes the situation worse. Ask them if they've got any issues. Is there something bothering them impacting on their job, impacting on their performance. Simon Sinek gives a good example of this is, as a parent, if you have children and your children misbehave, you don't sit them down and say, now you either stop doing this or you're going for adoption. You can't do that. So treat your team in a similar way. Don't, just because someone's not performing, don't just say, buck up or you're out. That's the last thing that people need. And it's not just the person that you say it to, the team around find that that's the way that you've acted. And so they start to think, we're not happy about this. So show empathy. Be honest and open with them and be truthful. But show that you care. And I mean seriously show that you care. Not just on the surface, but truly care about your team. You will reap the benefits of showing your team that you are a reasonable and honest project manager. There will be times when you have to discipline people. But if that time is there and it arises, then do it constructively, do it fairly, and give the second chance. It's the best way. It's the best way for the person, and it's the best way for the team to see how you deal with that type of situation. To be a successful project manager, you can say it in a few simple words. Aspire to make a difference. It's not just the job. It's not just the salary. Aspire to make a difference to the project, to the company, and most of all, to your project team. Well, I hope you liked the video on how to be successful in project management. Those are the traits I believe that you need. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, press the subscribe button. And if you have any comments, leave them in the section below. Or you can send me an email. My email address is in the section below as well. If you have a topic that you'd like me to address and look at, then send me an email or put it in the comments box, and I will endeavour to do a video on the topic. And that's all for this week, and we'll see you in a new video next week. So, bye for now, take care and be safe.